Empire, all rise. It's JC400 and we back. Today, I'm coming to y'all with a very important topic, per usual. We'll be discussing how love doesn't exist on this plane, on this dimension. And this is not an easy subject. This is something that I will have to describe in multiple vids. I'm still deciding on how I'm going to do that. But we're going to start off with this. The Earth is on the third dimension, correct? But it wasn't always like this. The Earth gradually fell in vibration over the years. And we can vividly see that through societal ways. Right? I'm going to give you an example to show that the Earth was on a higher dimension. Egypt, the pyramids. Pyramids were built, perfect symmetry, connected to constellations, And to this day, scientists say they don't know how they did it, right? That's proof of higher vibrational thinking. It shows that the Earth at that time was on a higher vibration. And they understood, right? There's pyramids in Indonesia that line up with the pyramids in Egypt. And also there's pyramids in Mexico, Central America, that line up. So that just shows a few examples that the Earth was on a higher dimension at the time. And it slowly fell. But let's name some of the things about love, right? That just aren't perceivable, Love, true love, is understanding. Indeed. True love is unconditional. And when we get into that, let's talk about understanding. Understanding is a topic in itself because if we truly understood our partners, then we wouldn't get angry at the fact that they feel like they need another partner, right? It's understanding, isn't it? We wouldn't be angry when our partner suggests something that we don't like. We wouldn't get angry about that if we truly understand. And if love was unconditional, if your partner so-called cheated, you would still have love for them. It wouldn't be over with and you would never... See, when you love someone unconditionally, there's no way you could cut them off and never go back. If you love someone unconditionally, there's no way you could turn your back on them and do things that aren't in their best interest if the love is unconditional. See, let's go into marriage, right? Marriage back in the day was created and used for the bondage of women. I'm going to keep it a buck. How? Because you chose the woman, you got the blessing from her father. And when she came into your kingdom, she had nothing. But with you, she had something. But if you were to initiate the divorce or her, right? Even back then, she couldn't initiate shit. She would have to kill you to get out of that shit. But let's say you wanna go cheat on her. There's nothing she could do. She has to stay in that home. Or the divorce is over with and she has nothing. Bondage for women, that's what it was for. So now let's fast forward to the times now. Marriage now is built on the bondage of the man. The roles have flipped. How so? Because when the man gets into the marriage, right? If the divorce is initiated, more times than likely, she's leaving with half of your shit. And don't even say y'all got a kid. You already know child support is coming out your pocket. See, laws now are more beneficial to the woman in the marriage. Not saying I agree or disagree. I don't partake in that. I I don't agree with marriage at all, right? So I don't agree with it in an entirety. So I'm not picking sides on what it's at now, right? But the roles are flipped. And in doing so, the power is with the woman in marriage. See, if love is true and pure, why does one party have to empower the other one? Why is there imbalance? Why is power even mentioned if love is true, right? And love is true, but it's just imperceivable on this plane. And I'm just giving you some of the reasons. See, it's not, let's go back to primal ways. Primal ways, think of a lion, the head of the pack, the alpha male. There's plenty of lionesses. And what do? They bear the children while the alpha defends the pack, defends what's his family. And now we go to how we are today, right? We're forcing each other to have one partner when to be exact, that's not our nature. Men are here to be fruitful and multiply. Right? You can do that with one woman, but in order to be fruitful and multiply, you would have to have a variety of your seed out. And I'm thinking of things in a logical way. And I'm going back to when the earth's vibration was higher. As men, we had our tribes, right? We had sometimes we had the kings, but the kings had multiple offspring. They were fruitful and they multiplied. And that shows you that love is not something that has to be admitted only between two people. Love is so powerful that we all can experience it. So why now does society make it so that we have to experience it with one partner? That shows you how the vibration of the earth has fell, and so have the mindsets. But Empire, I'm going to stop there. That's a great stopping point. But Empire, we got to change the narrative, man. The earth is slowly going up in vibration, thankfully. But love, peace, prosperity, 999. Hey, man, we just seeking knowledge, understanding, and acting on it. It's JC 400, and we out.